Hi friends, hope you guys are doing great. Nurse Julie here. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Thank you for all the support. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for the comments. Yeah, let's keep going. If you want me to talk about something, comment on any of my videos. I always read the comments. I'll definitely read a comment and prepare and do a video about whatsoever you'll be asking me to do. Yeah, thank you so much for the support. I'm grateful and I hope this really helps. I want you to keep healthy, that's my goal. So today we are talking about, I got a question in my DM, so I decided to make a video for it. You never know, it might help a lot of people. Like I thought, instead of responding to one person, how about I do a video and it helped a lot of people. So someone asked a question which stated, can an HIV positive mother give birth to a child who is HIV free? That is absolutely yes, but you just have to put in some bit of work to achieve that. As you know, nothing comes for free, and nothing great ever comes that easy. So yes, the child can be HIV free despite the mother of the child being HIV positive, but you have to put in some work, and this is all what you have to do. First and foremost, if you know you're pregnant, if you get to know you're pregnant or planning to conceive, go and attend antenatal care. Go and attend antenatal care at any health facility of your choice and receive all the services, receive everything that they give you. And during antenatal, definitely they do screen for HIV. If you are already a known case, definitely they'll keep you on treatment, support you, all those things. The other thing you're going to do as the mother or as the partners, the HIV positive, and you may be expecting a child, the other thing you're going to do is you're going to adhere to the antiretroviral therapy. You're going to have to adhere to the ARVs. You're going to take your drugs as they were prescribed, same time, every day. Yeah, you had right, every day. The other thing is you're going to ensure that you deliver in a hospital, and I'll tell you why you need to deliver in the hospital. You need to deliver in a hospital. Do not deliver from the villages. I understand there are some traditional birth attendants in some villages and people still go there to deliver, but for your case and for the goal you want to achieve, you need to deliver from a hospital. And this is why you need to deliver from a hospital, because you need people who are technical, who are skilled, who are trained to help you not to transmit the virus to the child during birth. And as why you took the ARVs during antenatal throughout your pregnancy is to suppress your viral load such that you can't pass the virus to the child, to the unborn child. Yeah, so even here you need to go deliver from a hospital. And as you've delivered from the hospital, the next thing after delivery, they have cut the cord well, because they're trained and they're there for that. So you're going to be given treatment. They're going to give you treatment for the child. And the first doses, usually the health workers do give it, since you've just delivered, maybe you're having a rest. So there is this ARV, nevirapine, that's given to all exposed babies. And a child to be exposed, it means they are born to a mother who is HIV positive. Yeah, so they're going to give the child nevirapine, and of course as prescribed by the kgs of the child, by the guidelines, they're going to give the child. So ensure as the mother you continue to give the nevirapine syrup to your child even as you go home, because it's usually given from birth to 6 weeks. They give it like from birth to 6 weeks. You have to give that syrup to the child every day, same time, for the 6 weeks. That's 1.5 months. It is also helping to prevent the transmission of the virus to the child. Since you're going to breastfeed, then the next thing you're going to do, you're going to also adhere to the feeding options like you were taught during antenatal earlier on, because the World Health Organization recommends all mothers, all exposed babies to breastfeed exclusively for the first 6 months of life. You need to breastfeed the child exclusively without giving any other food or feed, like water, juice, anything. You just need to breastfeed your child exclusively. Only breast milk. Only and only breast milk. That's what you need to give to the child. If you opted to, like, let's say, do bottle feeding, don't mix again. Don't mix that too. Don't do bottle feeding as you're breastfeeding. No. That's not going to help. Remember, all we want to achieve at this point is to have an HIV-free baby. So here is what you're going to do. You're going to do exclusive breastfeeding. If you opted for bottle feeding, don't again do bottle feeding with breastfeeding. Do one. But right now, the recommended thing is breastfeed exclusively. For as long as the mother, you're taking your drugs every day as prescribed, yeah, you're good to go. Then the other thing, then we have to keep appointments. How are you going to keep the appointments? Like when you're discharged, they're going to tell you that on such and such a date you have to bring back the child, for immunization, and maybe for the first test they do on the child. They do tests on these children who are exposed. They do what we call a PCR. It's a polymerase chain reaction. It detects HIV in the body of the child. So they will do the first PCR at 6 weeks. After they have done the first PCR, they'll tell you on such and such an age, bring back the child, or on such and such date, bring back the child for the second PCR, because they have to keep monitoring this child until they do the final test and now they are able to say that this child is now HIV free, and they congratulate the child and they send the child away from this clinic where you've been bringing the child to, Yeah, so you keep the appointments, because if you do not come for those appointments, still you will not know. And still when you come, you get the support, the psychological support, you will be encouraged, and still you will meet other mothers who are also fighting for the same goal like you are. So keep the appointments, bring back the child, all those things. Then comply to all instructions. Comply to all instructions you're given. If the feeding instructions, the appointment instructions, everything, then comply to your treatment. So you're good to go. Then the other thing, this is not usually talked about, but don't share sharps with your children, with your child. You might have a razor blade somewhere, you're like, and the fingernails of my baby have grown, I need to cut them. If you used it, don't use it, because you never know, it might cut you, and accidentally it might cut the baby as well, Yeah, so that's the work you need to put in to be able to have an HIV free baby, and you can. If others can, you also can. Yeah, that's all I wanted to share. Hope it helps. Yeah, thanks for watching. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe and hit the notification bell in case I upload a video, you're able to see it. And let's keep healthy together. Let's enjoy this life while we're healthy. Let's show up for ourselves. Let us show up for our babies. Let us show up for us to be the best versions of ourselves we can ever be. Yeah, that's all I wanted to share. Bye.